Introducing Jake Johnson, Ross Johnson, and Jacob Winter. This is The Reach Around.
We are coming to you live from T. Boone Pickens fucking stadium here in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Friday night game versus Kansas State and OSU. Football's back, and it's not that game, but hell yeah, guys. It's been a couple weeks. Shit's getting crazy. We've all been busy. I've been working my dick off for the first time in months.
That's a big thing to work off, I tell you what.
Yes.
Hell yeah, just sending out the come listen to our trash podcast Snapchat, so here we go.
Perfect. That's good content. Ross, how are you doing?
Doing great.
Great.
Just great.
So you guys are doing great, and you haven't been up to anything in the last 2 weeks. Is that what I'm gathering?
Cool whip.
I spent about $30 at Taco Bell. Does that count?
Whoa!
Great. So just another like Tuesday night for you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. Does $30 feed a family of 5?
No,
it's got to be close.
It can. That was just on me though. So I mean, if I can eat a family of 5, I suppose. But
Damn.
Trombone.
Yeah. So, hey, real quick, because I know that your beloved wife is sitting right behind you. Can you turn around and ask her real quick? Is the trombone? Does that have anything to do like sexually? Like,
No, it doesn't.
I mean, are you sure? Because it kind of sounds like it.
Well, I mean, it sounds like it. So, like, I think I've told the story before, but it was like a Starbucks order, and I said Ross, and they put Rost, like R-O-S-T, and then so we were like, oh, it's Rusty. Rusty must have been what they heard. And then Rusty just moved into trombone, Rusty trombone, and then just trombone.
And then she started doing the trombone on you, you know?
Dude, why do the Starbucks people, they never get it right? I could be like Jacob, and they'd be like Jaihkoeb. What the fuck are they doing? You said Ross. It's an easy one-syllable name.
I saw one that said Mark with a C, and they put C-A-R-K. Cark.
Jesus Christ.
That's what they do. It's a marketing tactic, so you get people talking. You know, you go to work, say, yeah, look what Starbucks did, you know?
And then they take a picture of your name that's incorrect on their cup. Everyone knows you're at Starbucks.
I mean, there has to be...
Coffee.
Somewhere in their training has to be like a guy being like, hey, everyone, our thing here at Starbucks is fucking everyone's name up. It has to be in the manual.
You didn't hear Jacob. You heard J. That's all you heard.
Yeah.
J-A-Y.
Jacob just thinks that's how you spell normal.
Yep. Yeah, so guys, let me tell you, I've been cleaning a lot of apartments lately.
Oh.
Did you find anything?
This year, not really. The coolest thing I found was stupid, but it's a colander. You know what a colander is?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a colander that collapses down.
Okay.
Because, you know, usually they're just a bowl that takes up a huge amount of space, but it's a bowl you can't use always.
Yes.
This one, you have to, it drains shit so, like, it can compress. I thought that was actually kind of cool, and I'll use it, but, you know, usually it's, like, TVs and, you know, soundboards and shit.
How many
Or sound bars.
That thing?
There's something cool like that where, like, you clip it onto a bowl. So, like, you can clip it onto, like, a pan even and just dump it out, and then it just stays in the same pan.
Yeah.
For
I've
something.
seen those. Those are kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let me tell you, you know, I was trying to think long and hard about this.
Whoa.
I was cleaning apartments basically all day and most of my night. It really sucked. But I was like, what race is the worst one to clean up after they leave an apartment?
No.
And listen, we're going to dive into it. Because you know what? Indians. They're the fucking worst.
How old are these apartments?
They're fucking like 4 years old.
Dang.
All I can say is I've never seen so much hair. I don't know why, but hair's fucking everywhere. And you know what? They also use light strips. Light strips are all around the ceilings, all up and down the walls. And then I had to spackle and then fix the wall, paint the wall. It's a huge pain in the ass. So I just had to come on here and voice my frustration with a couple groups of Indian students that have since moved out that left a fucking huge mess.
They're just here for a good time, not a long time. And
That's very fucking true.
You are in Oklahoma, so there's several types of Indians.
Yeah, we're not talking about the ones that were forced here. We're talking about the ones that come from like Mumbai.
Oh, the smart ones, all the developers and stuff.
I didn't want to do it, but the whole feather, not feather, the red dot, I was like, we out here, boy. The fucking podcast is back.
I don't have experience cleaning up apartments, but what I will say is that when we bought our house, it was after Indian doctors lived here, and we had to hire a cleaning crew.
Yeah, you did.
They left everything dirty and didn't clean up a single thing. Like they didn't vacuum. The stove looked like it had been used for 5 years and never touched with a rag.
I feel validated.
And that is my only experience. I'm not.
And let me tell you, Ross, I bet it fucking smelled of residual curry.
Steph Curry or Aisha Curry? Which one?
Yeah.
That is my only experience with that. That's the only experience I've ever had.
Listen, we didn't even say anything racist. I'm just making an observation. So let's just clear that air. You know what? If you're going to come at us, fuck you. Because I'm just speaking straight facts. And you know what? Ross kind of corroborated it. So go fuck yourself.
Personal experience.
First hand.
Hell yeah, we did. But yeah, guys, football is back. It's been a crazy couple of weeks, especially with college realignment.
Hell yeah, baby.
Good for the Hateful Eight.
The Big 12 will survive.
Yep.
All hail Brett Yormark.
That was the best move the Big 12 could have made.
Yeah.
Was hiring him as the commissioner. Because who was it before? Bowlesby?
Yeah,
Bob
Bowlesby.
Manfred,
Bob Bowlesby, yeah. He was terrible.
What the fuck? Just
Jake with his UCLA LeBron shirt.
Go!
God, I wish I was there to spill red wine all over that fucking piece of shit.
And I wish your dog would ride your mustache just like it did earlier with the jar of peanut butter on it. Carry on.
Jersey made in China?
China. No, actually,
China.
it's made in Taiwan.
China.
Well, it'll be China.
Don't trust
soon.
Donald Trump. Don't trust China. China is asshole.
So how many teams is the Big 12 up to now? 18?
We are up to
16.
16.
So
Is that including OU and...
that is
No.
after.
That's
Right?
after they leave?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's the Hateful Eight, the original 8 that's left after Texas and OU.
And then we
Then they
added 4.
UCF, BYU, Cincy, and Houston this year.
So
And then
they're
next
in
year-
all sports this year, right now, 2023.
Yeah, this
Yes.
year, and then
Okay,
next
yep.
year will be Utah, Arizona State, Arizona, and Colorado.
In Colorado, yeah.
Welcome
So-
back.
Those two gain 4 more, and it'll be at 16.
So we're at 16 now, and they're talking about going up to 18. If
Because
the
OU and
Pac
Texas are still in
4.
this year.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
so right
but
now
they're-
it's at
they don't matter.
it's at 14 right now, but they'll go away. No, it's at 16 right now, but they'll go away, right?
So then we'll be at 18.
No, we're
the
at
other
14
four-
right now.
You were 14
Including
because
OU in Texas.
OU and Texas will leave, bringing us back down to 12, and then the 4
Yeah.
that come in next year will be 16.
Yeah. Math.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Jake's fucking me up.
Speaking of Jake fucking us up, let's talk about fantasy football leagues and how fucking hard it is for a group of idiots on cell phones to try to figure this shit out. And the most
you wanna
disruptive
go down
person
this-
I've ever seen.
You
I
want to go
just
down
wanna-
this rabbit hole? We can go down this all day long, Chief.
Yeah.
I could do this all day. I could do
Oh,
this all
sure
day.
you can, you dumb motherfucker. It was literally you being disruptive the entire process.
You know what? That's funny because I have receipts.
I'm playing! I'm not
here.
playing! Okay, we'll pull it up.
Why are you bitching? I'm the one that has to deal with all this shit as the commissioner, and you guys just sit there and fucking go back
This
and
freaking
forth.
guy over here.
Yeah, this is how
Don't
we hold each other
respond.
accountable.
Hey, you won't be laughing at whoop that ass in fantasy football. You're the football guru here.
Oh,
Sure.
I can't wait.
Sure. I'm pretty confident in my skills. I'm just
What's,
not confident in my
you?
bank
I'm
account.
looking at you.
What's your number one pick?
I don't
If
know.
you
I
have first
haven't looked. I'm
overall
gonna go
pick-
buy a magazine.
I don't know yet. We have to get.
You got to go Jefferson. You got to go McCaffrey.
You got to go Jefferson.
I don't know. McCaffrey's in the 49ers now. He's gonna be more of a wideout with Debo.
Health
so.
risks.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Brock
man.
Purdy.
He ain't taking the load full running back, 100% running back. He's more of a split now. Jefferson or
I mean,
McCaffrey. You're here first.
I
And I'm not even a football guy. I'm wearing a
You're
basketball
going
jersey
Yeah, I
over here.
know.
Look at this
Yeah, I
floating
know.
head over here.
yeah.
And you're
you
being-
guys,
you were
in
fucking-
your fucking bitchiness chose a PPR league, so you're going Jefferson.
I was trying to do a dynasty league, but we got a bunch of schmucks over here.
Dude, what the fuck is a dynasty league? You kept bringing that
basically,
up.
like, Keep 'em.
Oh man!
You keep
Hey,
'em.
listen here, chat. Listen here, chat. He's the football guy. He doesn't even know what a freaking dynasty league is. Get him out! Get him out! Get him out!
It's pretty
You're a
much where you
fucking
keep them
moron.
for years, Jacob. And
Yeah, you
like,
keep him forever. You keep the same
Yeah.
team year in and year out. You draft like the
Well, why would
actual.
that sounds fucking terrible.
like you may
Isn't
pick
the
up,
whole
like, a
point
Deuce
of
Vaughn
doing fantasy you get to
who,
do the
like-
draft every year?
Yeah, but like
But
when you
most
have the
people,
rookie
like-
draft, we can draft the players.
Yeah, when you have friends too that actually commit to multiple years rather than maybe like last minute, then you can like keep 2 of your good players and then draft the rest of your team. They're called keepers. So something.
Yeah,
to
I have
think
your
that
boy
sounds-
Deuce. I drafted your boy Deuce Vaughn on my fantasy team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
didn't you
he's
do
on his
it way
dynasty.
too high?
I probably did him 2 or 3 rounds too high, but again, I'm not a football guy like you. I'm sorry, the offensive coordinator over here. But yeah, and obviously he will get some playing time this year for the trash ass Cowboys.
I was gonna say, dude, he I know it's preseason, but he had like what 80 yards today, 90 yards.
I don't know.
You're a K-State guy and you don't follow him, so go figure.
Yeah, well, I don't have cable and I don't watch ESPN on loop. So I just see what I see on Twitter. Oh, there it goes. Let's see here.
You sat for too long on the stall and the lights went out.
Hey, but can we say, can you lower the mic? Like that mustache is looking pristine, brother. Looking pristine.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
it looks good. Looks good.
I'm letting it roll, baby.
4 inches is a lot, right? Not,
Average. It's
I
average.
trimmed-
No, it's average.
Wow.
You know, it's
Average, yeah.
4 inches?
I
it's
trimmed off 4
average
inches off my
to
beard.
a lot. It's on the high side.
Everyone prefers 4 inches. It's very copacetic.
Well, you see, it's only 2 inches, so
Well,
that's how much I trimmed off.
my wife says 4 inches is perfect. Hey, Ross, can you ask Mac right behind you if 4 inches is
My
good?
God!
I'll see if she can hear me. Matt.
Man.
What is she listening to?
4 inches is good enough. Jacob wants to know if 4 inches is enough. She didn't answer.
That's why his nickname's the Trombone!
They're making fun of trombone. Anyways.
Hell yeah. But speaking of football, what Football's coming up. When's the first? College football's the first week is Labor Day weekend, right? Or yeah, Labor Day.
Yeah.
'Cause I know KU plays that Friday night. A bunch of games on Friday, but so that's like the first day of September, I think. And then NFL is the Thursday after, right? Or the
I believe so.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
because 3 preseason games this week. Next week is the 19th. The week after is 26th. Then the first week would be that week after.
we
When
won't
is
give
the
our
start of NFL?
Let me see.
I think it's September 10th.
I didn't realize that they started like a week late.
Week 1 is September 7th, and the Chiefs have the first game Thursday night.
So that's a Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. So 10th would be Saturday or Sunday. I mean,
Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
Dang.
sense, I guess.
What? I guess we can just ask it. What's your favorite NFL, or what's the best, or your favorite, theme song for network NFL?
Carrie Underwood, Sunday night.
Does she still do that? Or isn't someone else now?
I don't know. I thought it was still Carrie.
I think it's still Carrie.
It's still Carrie.
Still Carrie.
It's like her, and then it's Hank Williams Jr.
I don't know.
I think still sometimes. They kind of mix it up every once in a while, but
They
it's
changed
usually
the
just
music
her.
though a little bit, don't
Can
they?
we play the songs, or is this copyright?
I'm sure it's copyrighted. It's the
Trust me,
NFL.
I bet that first clip with us playing the fucking NFL music gets us striked right the fuck off of YouTube.
Roger Goodell.
Yeah. He's going to just
fun
send us a
lady.
subpoena.
Because you got your ESPN Monday night. Obviously, you got Fox. You got the CBS. You got the NBC. What else is there? And you got randomly Amazon Prime now on Thursdays.
Could
It's
you
the worst
imagine?
broadcast.
Could you
Oh,
imagine
how did the broadcast
if the
shows
Pac-12 went with Apple, and all they were streaming? I feel like those schools would have lost so much money,
Oh, yeah.
and all of their projections were based on like million subscribers. It was like you're not getting 1 million people to subscribe.
No, people don't go to Pac-12 games anyway.
Yeah,
I mean, they go to Oregon, they go to Washington, but like the LA schools, they can't pack their fucking stadiums.
No, they're terrible fans. Terrible.
Yeah, the entire West Coast is a bunch of pompous dickheads. I got sick and tired of seeing. Like I said, dude, the fucking guy, the president, no, I think it was the athletic director of Stanford that was like, I can promise you this, I'm not going to Morgantown.
That
It's
was
like, you know what,
KSU.
dude?
Arizona State.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah,
in the Big
Arizona
12.
State.
I hope they get scheduled
Yeah.
first week.
Dude, what a fucking pussy. Seriously, you don't want to go to one of the great party schools that has a great football atmosphere. That was the number one. When I was a cheerleader at K-State, we got the schedule to come out. We went to West Virginia that first year. I begged my coach. Of course, I didn't get to go. Whatever. Dude,
Take me
that would have been.
home.
That's such a cool place to go watch a football game.
Yeah.
And their fans are fucking sweet.
That'd
Yeah.
be a good.
They're good fans.
atmosphere.
Like, and West Virginia has had to travel all over the country for the last
Yeah.
4 years. You don't think they care? I mean, I'm sure they
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, and so they're.
You know who I think is going to be the biggest success from moving up to the Big 12 is going to be UCF. I think you're going to start to see that
Probably.
program take off because it's
Didn't they kind of almost take off a couple years ago, and they got booted out of the
they
Final Four or football?
They were
final?
national champions.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
undefeated, but they didn't
Yeah.
get into the championship. But I
Small
think
school.
it's going to be a lot like Utah, where they had a good program in a shitty conference, and they had a good year, and then they just end up
Saga
being
basketball.
a solid program. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once they move up and get the money, and then you're playing the good conferences, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Imagine-
and Colorado's going back to its old recruiting grounds
Dion.
based out of
Dion.
Texas. But, hopefully Dion doesn't keep, losing limbs for whatever reason, and he can keep coaching there. But
Yeah.
I would expect Colorado to at least get better talent and produce a better product on the football field.
Yeah, I think the thing that everybody's gonna the Big 12 is not going to be the best teams, right? It's not going to be the Alabama, the
Overall,
Georgias,
top
the
to bottom,
Clemsons.
I think it's the best.
It'll be the most fun conference for sure. Like, it'll be the best games. Like, you're going to have, 4 time zones now, too. And you're going to have some of the best games.
East all the way.
Top to bottom, it's going to be competitive every year. You're going to have a lot of 500 teams, but I feel like every game is going to be like a battle for most of those.
Yeah, top to bottom is
Yeah.
be good,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's kind of funny that Texas.
I've just seen
thinks
some
they're
people that are
shit.
like, yes, dude, fuck Texas. I hate
like
the Texas Longhorns.
Under 500, like they. I don't know that they've had 9 or 10 wins in like 20 years.
It's
Who's
going to be
your
really
Achilles
fun.
heel?
Huh?
Who's Texas' Achilles heel?
KU, baby.
The Jayhawks of Kansas! Yeah!
Jerry Casey.
Yeah, I mean, it was K-State for several years because we were knocking them off. And now it's OU. So OU doesn't even play K-State in its last season because they're
isn't that
pussies.
sad?
They're pussies.
Don't you know? Yeah, I don't know. We've gotten way off the trail of the best NFL.
I said at Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Maybe
NBC?
when we edit this,
is
we can,
NBC
clip
on
it.
Sunday night?
That's.
I think it's NBC. I'm pretty sure.
I'll be honest. I like watching NFL films, productions, and like they're really cool. They always have like the big band and symphony and all that, in the background music. But the sound of late night like NFL football on a Sunday, like when I was growing up, meant school the next day, and that always pissed me off. I don't like that sound because I still get that like, oh, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I gotta go
Sunday
wake up.
scaries.
Yeah, it sucks. I don't like NFL Sunday, to be perfectly honest. Especially if it's like a mid-afternoon game.
I like the atmosphere of it, of like cold weather, curled up, you smoking some meat, some appetizers, some dips, maybe having some people over. I like it because I think the next day, like, people are talking about it, people aren't really working anyway, kind of thing. So, at least in Kansas City,
Yeah, I
everyone's watching
mean,
the Chiefs.
it's really fun, especially to go to Arrowhead. I'd much rather just go to Arrowhead and deal with all that bullshit and just make a day out of it.
Yeah.
But like watching Sunday Night Football, the second that game is over and then it goes to 60 minutes, pisses me off so much. I hate that sound. Time for work, dumbass. Go to bed. The Chiefs just lost to the Bengals.
Now that is when it sucks, is when the Chiefs lose and then you have to go to bed.
Yeah.
Who's your guys' favorite?
Is that CBS or NBC?
It's NBC Sunday Night Football.
Okay. What's CBS?
So whenever I hear this NBC one, I think of a cold night in Foxborough or Green Bay. It's like it's always like
I
whenever
can
you
see
hear
that.
that.
I can see that. I think lately
Somebody else pull up the Fox one. Yeah, but you think
the
lately?
Chiefs have gotten some good late night games, so it kind of does remind me of like the Chiefs playing. Let's see here.
All right, let me listen.
NFL is definitely going to come after us.
That one's pretty good. It's CBS. It's CBS.
Yeah, that one reminds me of like the morning of
Yeah.
NFL Sunday for sure.
I'm Greg Gumbel, your host here. We are on CBS.
I wish I could do impressions of the guys. I don't know if I.
Ah.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is America's Game of the Week. I'm Joe Buck. Fuck you, Joe Buck. You're a terrible World Series announcer. I don't like you.
Dude, I do you guys like Thursday night football?
On
Yes.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Not Amazon Prime, but
Oh,
I like getting it out of the way for the week.
Yeah. I like it because it's kind of a teaser to the weekend a little bit. It's like a Friday Eve, kind of like rolls into
I-
Friday a little bit.
Yeah. I miss when they did the Color Rush The Color Rush jerseys.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, those are sweet.
The Kelly Green Eagles jerseys are pretty sweet. All the throwbacks they're bringing back, I think those look pretty sweet.
So sick. Those are
The
The best
sick.
throwbacks are
Fuck.
the Patriots Reds with the guy on the helmet.
They are pretty sweet, yeah.
Yeah, those are sweet.
But the Patriots suck.
Hey man, come on now. The Seahawks throwbacks are pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Are
good.
the Chiefs gonna do the Dallas Texans?
Hopefully never again.
Hey, I want the Chiefs. The Chiefs to be. I want. Well, I want the Chiefs to do like they would be sweet, like with the all black with like the red and
Dude,
yellow outlines.
yes.
That'd be sweet.
The Chiefs have sweet colors, but they just can't.
No.
Like they don't break tradition at all.
The
Jacob, you want
only
yellows?
thing, no. I would want to see
Jacob's a
I
red on
want to
red
see
guy.
concepts. No, I'm a white, all white.
White. Oh,
All
what about the
white?
white helmets? Would you like a white helmet? Because I think we've seen
No,
renderings on that.
I like red helmet, red socks, white on white. That's the sickest possible jersey that the Chiefs can wear.
Yeah.
They look
Was the black
clean
socks,
as
though?
fuck.
Was
It
the black
sucks,
just like
though,
a fan
'cause-
jersey? Like the Chiefs never worn a black one?
They've never
Yeah.
worn black.
Yeah,
Never
okay.
worn black, yeah.
I've seen
Or
the fan
the camo
jerseys
jerseys
with
and that shit and all that.
What the fuck is going on over here? Huh?
Don't worry about it. Just me fucking around.
Just fucking around. Is it
Did it
time
go?
for Jacob's jokes? Jacob, on, Jacob, come on!
Let's hear it.
You got something for us tonight?
No.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks! That's you!
I hate you guys. Well, at least I can say no to that every single time that we do this.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks! That was a good one. Ross would have it on deck, man. Yo, what happened this week, man? What do you got?
What do you mean? What happened this week?
In the world of life.
Oh well, hey, something that happened recently that we didn't get to discuss because we missed it. Dude, that Montgomery, Alabama, like racial brawl. Holy shit!
The chair!
Dude, the guy swimming across the docks to jump on and like,
Dude,
He got
immediately
in the
a
water
black dude
to
jumped
jump
into
on
the
it.
fucking water.
yeah. Dude, what is with you? I saw Walmart started selling the folding chairs, like what they did with the Bills fans when they came to town. The folding
Oh,
tables.
yeah.
They started selling folding chairs up front.
I was definitely I can't believe those piece of shit white dudes were willing to fight a fucking security guard for whatever. I didn't hear
For
the
what?
entire altercation. Like
Yeah.
parking a boat. You know, how disrespectful. They earned everything they got, that entire ass beating. All those stupid white people, they fucking earned it. And
Well, and that
the
those kids, like,
memes that
started
were
cheap
coming out of it,
shopping,
the
dude.
TikToks. Oh yeah, no, it was like, I mean, just I can't picture me being so fucking mad after probably having a great time, and then just being like, you know what, motherfucker, like fuck you, and having like it'd be
Yeah.
literally like all of us. It'd be like the 8 of us in our friend group going up to some random guy, but see. Where's the spatial awareness? You're surrounded by all sorts of people that are looking down on this deck. And you know what happened? They fucking called in backup.
Yeah. And where are you gonna go on a
Dude.
dock? The only place
Yeah,
you
there's
can
nowhere.
go is in the water or to the boat. You can't get off of it.
And
I mean,
Yeah. Dude, I was laughing so hard when that happened because, I mean, those guys just look like such pussies. The security guard throwing his hat up in the air being like, all right, like, let's
yeah.
go.
All right, it's on.
Yeah. He's just like, all right, like, this is it. Like,
Graduated
fuck my
college.
job. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, consider this my 2 weeks, bitch. Like, we're doing this.
those guys got
Yeah.
every single bit of what they deserved. That was terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume they probably said something racist, and if they did, fuck those guys. And I'm glad they had, their ass beat, because that video is a good example of, like, say what you will, black people will fucking defend other black people. The whites cannot say the same. I don't believe. Yeah.
Let's fuck around and
You
find
gotta
out.
give it to them. They're fucking loyal to their people. I think whites are like, I don't know those guys. I'm not fucking getting in that shit. That's all I have to say on that matter.
That's all I have to say about that.
That motherfucker! Right now!
You've seen that TikTok then, I assume, Jake.
The new
Single
one.
tackle?
The one where the guy's like annoying his mom, part 14. Where he's like, he just pops up out of the closet.
That motherfucker was there! Not real!
So
That's
it
crazy.
came out finally. Her identity, Miss Tiffany Gomez. She went to Oklahoma State. Shout out Stillwater, Oklahoma. I don't know what this is. but-
Pistols
oh, yeah, Pistol Pete.
firing.
Whee!
Go Pokes.
That's crazy.
God, she is
man.
hot though.
She just disappeared.
They're real.
Her tits?
That's it. That motherfucker is real. Is what I saw.
Man, that's crazy. What a you didn't hear anything about her until I don't know, last week and a half, 2 weeks, and then she's just like, yeah, I was just wherever I was.
Supposedly, she's trying to say that like her socials have been like locked up, and I think she's trying to lean into the conspiracy of it all to get more popular, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that trying to get like I don't know, sponsorships, but like some sort of compensation for it. I mean, why not? But also, like, props to her for being almost impossible to find in the modern age with the
Was
internet.
she though?
Dude, you could find a video of some random dude in a car, and the internet will find him within like a matter of a day. And it took her like 2 weeks to even know who she was. Not,
Hey,
not, like, where
that
they
Geo
lived.
guy, that Geo
Dude,
guy
that
can find her instantly.
I'm
What's his
convinced that guy is not real.
name? What's that guy?
That
You know
guy
what I'm
has an
talking
algorithm.
Yeah, dude, he like looks at pictures upside down and negative, and for like a second, and knows the country like down to the like the city. It's like I wouldn't even know what continent to go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you really believe that guy's doing that? I mean, I know that he makes it look like it is. It's a little. I mean, that dude's either severely autistic to the point that he's a savant, and like that's like the one thing he can do,
Yeah, I don't know what it is. He's got to have some sort of like.
He's got a gift.
Well, he's got to know like what the pictures are, like what. There's got to be some trick to it, like what the trees or something like
Oh,
that.
did he freeze up on us?
Ladies and gentlemen, we lost him.
Oh no!
Ross Johnson has frozen once more.
I'm
pretty sure he has- I'm pretty sure he has like fiber internet to his house. I've never understood this.
Baby. I got fiber to the house, not to the node outside, to the house, baby.
No, that's advanced shit.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, fiber to the house is
what
the
we
new
got.
thing.
Time.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Sorry, listeners, that was fucking disgusting. But we have to do something with this dead air. Here, I gotta
Hey, so
document it real quick, Jake.
What?
I'm just
Oh,
documenting
yeah?
the fact that Ross is
I got you.
frozen.
Take a picture. Bye, Ross. Hey, so what was your favorite theme song? Did you ever say it? Like they're all so good. Like
Dude,
you like
I
you can.
I don't I can only say it like I like the NFL films one the best. When you watch an NFL films like the America's Game or some shit on NFL Network, that's my favorite. But dude, my absolute favorite football song just in general is College Game Day. That shit gets me so fucking hyped because you know why? Day drinking and college football. And it sucks that I don't drink anymore, but Jesus Christ, back when you were in like college, bro, when you're 20 years old and you hear the College Game Day, and we're coming to your city! Yeah, dude, fuck yes! Dude,
so
big and rich!
I
fucking love it.
I know, like, everyone loves college football, but, like, not everyone, right? Like, but I feel like, like the Midwest in general, like, that's, like, everyone loves college football. You know, like, you go, like, your college towns, like, you know, your Tallahassees, your Gainesvilles, you know, everywhere else, like, they love their college football. I feel like, as a whole, the Midwest just loves college football, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hi, Ross.
Hi, Jacob.
He's back!
I do have fiber internet, by the way.
Oh, yes!
You were frozen the whole time, man, with the handsome face.
I don't know why it does it. Like, we have an appointment coming Tuesday. It, like, cuts in and out for, like, 30 seconds and then reconnect. It's got to be an issue with the connection outside because everything inside I've figured out.
If it's like that, there's an intermittent issue probably with the node in the area. It's probably like a bad amplifier. I was a cable guy, so I do kind of know something about that.
Larry, is that you?
So
hey, Ross,
they're coming out to fix it. But
did you hear everything we said?
I heard you call me something inappropriate, but no, I didn't hear everything. It cut out after you said, I'm pretty sure he has fiber internet too.
Oh, well.
That's not the last thing I heard.
After that, Jake was asking me about like what was my favorite like football song, and I told him I still just like the NFL films because that was like what I grew up watching during the summertime was like NFL film shit, and they always had the best music. But dude, the hype you feel when you feel College Game Day.
Yes.
Like the 10 a.m. College Game Day, back when you're 20 years old and you crack that first fucking beer of the day and you know that shit is going down, especially if it's your fucking school. Oh, dude, my God.
I will say, as, you know, seldom as it happens, when they had College Game Day in Lawrence, like last year, that was one of the most like locked-in College Game Days I've been to.
What the fuck is he doing? Oh, there it is. Finally. I was like, dude, what the fuck is that?
Remember that back in the day, man?
Yeah.
Early 2000s, mid 2000s. Football! Oh.
God. Dad noises.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me.
Man.
God damn it, I love college football. Saturdays are for the fucking boys, dude. And all the college kids are back in Stillwater.
Stilly, baby.
It's fucking busy as shit around here.
Stilly.
Stilly. Dude,
it's a good,
clear
it's a good
your
town,
fucking
man.
mouth.
You're talking
it's a good college town.
It is.
Is Jacob frozen? No, here he is.
How do you compare it to the Little Apple?
Manhattan's better. I'm biased, but there's newer shit. There's a mall. There's a brand new IMAX theater in Manhattan. There's better food options. I mean, that's just my observations.
Yeah. Like
Does the Manhattan Mall actually have anything worth going to inside of it, though?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. There's like a fucking.
It's not like the Great
There's an
Mall.
Ulta. What?
The Great Mall was the old one. The mall
that was dope, man. All those stuff you can play on.
Yeah. Now that one's pretty sad, but no, the one in Manhattan actually has some shit you can go to, and it's just a place you can go to walk around, be around people, and it's not outside like in the fucking heat or the snow. It's cool, and especially now that they have the IMAX theater attached to it. Manhattan has exploded, not like literally, but I mean it's getting bigger. There's a huge the biodefense lab that just opened up there. That brought like
Fort Riley.
That one brought like a hundred or several hundred like really high paying jobs. So there's more money going into the economy in Manhattan than there is here in Stillwater. I guarantee it.
Doesn't K-State have like one of the like highest level of biodefense labs in the country, like a level 4 or whatever, where they keep all like the deadly viruses and stuff?
No, that's the
And
one
they're,
that
like,
just
underground.
opened.
Yeah, it's like underground, like 4 stories.
The National Biodefense Laboratory of the United States is in Manhattan, Kansas.
Dude,
It's basically
Isn't
what
that scary?
Wuhan's piece of shit was. That little shitty lab, but like it's the one in America.
isn't that kind of like scary though? Like to think
Yeah.
about, like it's that close to us.
Do they have seed
Well-
oils there?
Yeah, that's where they cook up the next, high
That's where the
fructose
Koch
corn
fam-
syrup.
Yeah, the Koch family in Wichita actually uses that to cook it up. So.
Yeah, they're like, how can we make Americans fatter and sicker and more in the hospitals? Let's talk about this real
Population
quick
control.
because
Population control.
I keep
Supersize
seeing,
me.
I keep seeing people go over to Europe and they're like, oh, we were there for 2 weeks. We went there. We had pasta every day. We had pizza. We just
Pasta.
ate our dick off. And then they're always like, you know what? We didn't even gain a pound. In fact, we might have lost a couple. And they're like, oh, we felt great the whole time. I'm starting to really think that America really goes out of its way to poison its general population, and that really does piss me off.
We're just blinded.
No, you know what it is? It's because we're all lazy fucks here, and we drive everywhere, and there you walk everywhere. There's not that many people that own cars over there.
What's
I'll
that
tell
movie?
you, if you go to Colorado, they're one of the most recreational friendly states in the country, and
Yeah.
everybody is fit. Everybody's walking, everybody's biking. And that's what they do in Europe.
You're
Yeah, but
also
I mean,
paying $16 for a 12-ounce beer.
Yeah.
no, I mean that's true, but also like they don't use the preservatives that we do, and like if they're going to use sugar,
yeah.
they use sugar, not high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah.
Whereas here, I mean, looking at my Diet Pepsi can, I don't know what benzoate is. I don't know what
The funny thing is,
potassium,
Potassium.
phosphoric acid.
potassium. This fucking guy, huh? He was the guy
Yeah.
at the beginning of our podcast that was teaching people how to read.
Oh, there it goes.
There you go.
It's a little slow. Hold on.
Here we go.
There it is.
Yeah, I mean, it does suck because,
Oh, I was looking at my notes.
like, used to be that everyone had a garden and shit and they would grow their own stuff. And nowadays they don't want you to do that. Jake knows the HOAs don't want you to do that, so.
The HOAs!
Are you serious? Can you not have a
What?
garden if you wanted?
No, we have to
what's
have
funny is I'm
artificial
like
turf.
one of 3 houses in our entire neighborhood not in an HOA. Like we're like ones that weren't claimed by anybody, so I could.
Yeah, I know.
But-
I know
but
you.
some people
you
don't like
can,
it.
But
Yeah,
Dude.
some don't allow it.
yeah, I mean, I just think it's nuts that we basically try really hard to make people fatter and sicker here in this country. I'm really starting to kind of get on that whole train.
How far do you go down this train?
Well, I remember.
I mean,
when
I'm not gonna
Supersize
like
was a big
condemn
deal,
all
'cause we
seed
used-
oils, but
I mean, you just get up, walk. Not like you, like just in general. Like get up, exercise, just go outside, touch grass, get
Dude.
some vitamin D, drink water. watch what you eat, watch what you drink, and you'll be fine. Like, obviously,
This is-
you can have some bad shit. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Like, we've all
Everything
had
in
bad shit our
moderation.
whole lives, dude.
Yeah, everything in moderation. I was talking to my father-in-law about this today. It's like when they were kids, they would always be outside at the pool somewhere. When we were kids, Jake, we were doing nothing but playing outside. Like,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
what people did. And I feel like nobody does that anymore. Like, you go outside in your back patio and no one's outside, or you go out front and you're like one of the only ones out there.
Yeah.
And like back in the day, it used to be like everyone's riding their bikes out front or doing this. You know what I mean?
Oh, I remember those days. They were fantastic.
What's that
Yeah.
Disney movie? It was. Is it Wally? Wally? Maybe.
Wow.
Wow.
Like when everyone's just absolutely just big
Eva.
stuff.
Yeah,
and
that's
shit.
Wally.
Yeah.
Eva. Wally.
Wally.
Wow.
That's crazy, but yeah, America, man, that's just. Yo, what the heck is going on in Hawaii right now?
Oh.
Directed energy weapons.
Is this our conspiracy of the week?
Yeah.
Or do
Do
we?
we-
So
Do we know what's going on? What
Do we
know?
know, or do we
know?
punt
started
it
these
till next week? We
fires?
get more
obviously,
details.
obviously Maui is on fire. Do we know what started it? What caused
What
it?
can I say except?
I all I knew was I started seeing shit on Twitter, and people were like, "Maui is getting shit on by like a firestorm right now," and everything.
Yeah.
Caused by.
I know that people keep trying to attribute it to global warming, which I guess understand climate change, things get drier, bigger storms, whatever. But the way that this happened so quick and just so sudden, and then of course, Ross, did you see the picture? The one that people are trying to say is an example of directed energy weapon.
Yeah.
Like somehow someone started this.
Well, and Jake, I think it was Jake sent me a TikTok, or maybe I sent it, but it like had like the satellite from like a month
the
ago.
green lasers. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like shining down the entire island, which is weird.
Supposedly,
you don't
yeah,
know
that
what's
was
true
the-
and what's not. It's internet,
Yeah.
but I'm reading that it was started by a combination of low humidity and strong mountain winds brought on by Hurricane Dora.
But where's the flooding? If it was the hurricane, where is the flooding? Wait.
They're
Where's
talking
the
about
rain?
just the winds and low humidity.
Yeah.
But I mean,
And wait.
I feel like wind shouldn't start a fire unless did it start from like lava or something like that? I don't understand.
I don't know, man.
Because
It's
obviously
just-
Hawaii's in a an active volcanic region, so
I mean, it looked like
Who knows?
high definition footage of what we did to like Dresden, Germany back in 1944.
Yeah.
We
look
that's
like,
what Jake and I were
the
talking- like,
fuck out of the Axis
Jake-
powers.
Jake was talking about that earlier. It looks like someone dropped like an incendiary on the entire island and like
Yeah, like it just-
dropped like a nuke.
everything's just
dude.
leveled out. It's like I mean,
How
Yeah,
did
I
it
don't know,
get
it's just
so
crazy.
intense so quickly? That's what I don't. How did it
Yeah,
ramp up?
quickly,
Did it hit
bro.
a gas station? Did it hit? I mean, did it hit?
But
a
even
fuel
then-
source?
Yeah.
I know that's. I agree. I don't understand.
I always thought that Hawaii was like super humid and like it was
Yeah.
always moist there. Like I didn't think.
Yeah,
it
like
was,
rained every day.
Yeah, but I don't
and that,
know.
and I didn't realize, like, I know Hawaii, like, you have like that mountain, like the Stairway to Heaven or whatever it's called there in Hawaii, but on the island, the island of Maui, they have a 10,000-foot volcano. That's like,
Yeah,
I didn't realize how freaking big that is, because Hawaii is just, it's a tiny island. You get 10,000 foot. That's like
it's-
Breckenridge, bro. That's like it's so
Dude,
tall,
they-
man.
Yeah, Pikes
so
Peak.
Hawaii is like the
Oh.
like biggest like variance because it's sea level, but it's also like mountains. Like
That's
it's
crazy.
It's super cool. But like I don't understand, like Jacob said, like how fast, like so fast, so quick. And Jake was talking too. We were talking about this earlier about how there's reports coming out of like people wanted that specific land. Like 3 major companies wanted that land
Yeah.
to build like a massive resort on it. And like you'll never know what's true and what's not. But like, it's just weird. It's just
It's sad for the people that live there,
suspicious.
man. Like,
yeah, it's very
it's
sad
already-
for them.
It's already way too
Because-
expensive, and it's like, they're
Yeah,
not gonna be. I mean, I don't know.
What, and so when I played baseball, we had Hawaiians on our team, and most don't do the public school system. I mean, some do because there's some good ones out there, but a lot of them don't. And their families the grandparents live with the families usually, and they help pay the tuition for high school, and then parents and kids pay the college tuition because they all go private during high school, and so it's like, it's all very family oriented and everyone kind of close knit. But what got to me was like the people jumping in the ocean to try and get out of the way of the fire, and they're just like sitting in the ocean, like waiting for everything to burn off.
It's just blowing hot ass freaking ash and
it's
flames
terrible,
and shit
man.
all over.
Like,
It's like, man,
it's sad.
And we should stop and redirect every resource that we're sending to Ukraine to fucking Hawaii.
Dude. Yo, you seen all those TikToks coming out, bro? Like,
Kiev.
is that true or not?
Yeah, I think it is. Like all the people in Kiev, like just at the pool, like it's like another week.
Walking down Main Street, there's no damage or nothing.
Nothing.
Obviously, some shit has to be going down over there, but it's like,
Well,
I don't know.
I mean,
do they need
man.
our $600 billion or whatever?
A
we're
month?
sending them? Like
A month?
That's fucking stupid, dude.
I mean, you can go to Israel. Like right now, the K-State basketball team and Arizona basketball team are touring Israel and like some areas in the Middle East, like Abu Dhabi and shit. You go there, and Israel's super like really technologically advanced and has like dope shit. But like at the same time, you'll still see a rocket go, a Scud missile gets sent over
The
by
Iron
Hamas,
Dome.
and then the Iron Dome system has to get deployed. So I mean, all those people, like if the Russians had coordinates to that like beach club thing that everyone's passing around, they could blow them off the fucking. They could if they wanted.
Dude, that whole thing, like, and also, why can't Zelensky like own a suit? Dude looks like he just got back from the gym every time. It's just super weird.
Yeah,
the world's a much
his
bigger
military
place than what we're
chic
able
is
to see.
weird.
Yeah. Bizarre.
I don't know. It's not like Costa Rica or something. That time they had a hurricane and we like struggled to send them resources. But it's like, dude, Hawaii is a fucking state.
Yeah.
Get that shit over there. I know it takes forever.
It's part of
but,
our country,
move.
man.
Yeah. Help the Polynesians. Jesus Christ.
I would pay from taxes for that to go to there versus Ukraine. Like there's no reason that Ukraine needs the money. No one has been able to justify it for me.
And
versus our own country, like I would much rather see the billions go there any day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's just clean up. Help the homeless people get on their feet. Help the veterans.
Get
struggling.
FEMA out
Just
there.
help everybody, man.
Get the water.
Yeah,
I mean,
Well, actually, shit, I didn't really think about this, but my father-in-law is a FEMA mortician. He's been sent out to a lot. He's been sent out to a lot of natural disasters like this, so I'd be curious if he ends up going. He's been deployed to, I think, like 9/11, Katrina, and Haiti.
Yeah.
And COVID when it was first in LA. Like when it first came to the West Coast, he got sent out there and had to wear like the full fucking PPE or yeah, the whole thing, whatever it was, he had to put all that shit on.
I've got a question for him. Does he see
What's
the
that?
clots that people are talking about on TikTok when he's doing the bodies? Have you seen
I'll
those?
ask him.
They're like these,
I'll ask him.
Some people are saying like, oh yeah, we've just started seeing these clots recently, and they're like this long on everybody we look at, and I'm like, I'm sure a lot of people have clots, but I also don't know if it's all COVID or if it's just who knows.
Well, and then also, how fresh was it? Like at a certain point, doesn't the blood stop circulating, and then you can get a clot just from it sitting there?
Yeah.
I mean,
We're
I
always
think that
just
would
lied
be.
to.
I know,
dude.
it's weird.
Bill Gates is just trying to kill everybody. Let's be honest.
Yeah, man, I
you
saw a
guys-
TikTok.
Do you see that?
I didn't see. I don't know what I saw. There's like someone reacting. Bill Gates like smirked and said, "The next big thing's coming out." And
Yeah.
it's just like what, or like, whatever along those lines or whatever. So,
Dude, and
Well,
he's always been about population control. He's always been a huge advocate for that. Weird. The weird thing too is
here's what you learn.
Yeah.
Here, go ahead, Ross.
No, you're good. I was gonna say, like, I saw a funny video of when he got that like ice cream thrown in his face, and someone was like, "Oh, Bill Gates said he wanted to kill half the population."
Yeah. No, that's his Trump at the White House Correspondents' Dinner moment.
Yes.
When Obama was like, oh, you're a fucking dumbass, and he was like, okay, motherfucker, like, you'll be handing your job over to me, but yeah, dude, Bill Gates nerd raged and was like, I'm gonna fucking kill everybody. Dude, he was on an interview, and he was like, yeah, I don't know where it started to happen, but people all of a sudden think like I'm like this evil mastermind. Then it's like, well, it's not super hard to like do some research and figure out that like you own Monsanto, you have a shitload of private property or you basically own a huge amount of farmland in America. You're trying to mainstream everything. You're killing small farmers. And then all of his weird medical experiments that he's been doing in India. Like,
experiments.
It's not hard to look this shit up.
Or the what is it? Oh man, I forgot what I was gonna say. But there's something else he does too. But he donates a bunch to Rotary, which does do a lot of international goodwill stuff. But like that's stopping ever since he and his wife got divorced. So.
Well,
and then Epstein Island is what I was thinking of.
You gotta keep.
He went to Epstein Island
public.
he went to Epstein Island like 50 times, and he was like, "Oh, I don't know that I did that, and I don't remember it."
Who do you know here?
50 times, like that's.
Yeah, he's like, well, I mean, he's dead now, so.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No, I mean,
we can ask dead men don't tell lies, guys.
That's very true.
He goes over there and
Don't
says,
tell
"Wait,
tales.
who's that over there?" He says, "Give me back my son!"
They're the adrenochrome pipeline, I'm sure.
Yeah. Jake, just go pee. You're fine. Just go pee real quick. Well, I mean, it's at 53, but like we're still going.
Just
Yeah.
go pee right now.
Just go pee
Oh,
real
no,
quick.
we should.
You froze.
I got you, motherfucker. I got you, bro. I was just joshing around.
No, I was talking to Ross.
Pee. What am I going pee for?
Yeah, what are you going pee for?
What am I going?
Sorry, I was distracted by you guys texting while we're doing this.
Dude, I don't text. That's
I'm
so
distracted
rude.
by your
you guys
fat ass
text,
caterpillar on your lip.
You
man.
guys text on this show, like that's so.
Does
rude.
it look okay?
Yeah, it looks great, man. It's great.
Dude, you should dye it. You should be like the guy that dyed it, and he like dyed it 4 times to where it stained his skin underneath.
Oh,
Dude, I literally tonight had a gay guy hit on me for the first time in a long time. It was pretty.
It's the mustache, man.
I told Allison, huh?
It's the mustache.
It might have been. To be perfectly honest, we walk
wants a
into an
mustache
Insomnia
ride?
Cookies. We walk into an
Jake.
Insomnia Cookies to pick up a donation of like 150 cookies. 3 boxes of cookies. My wife is picking up, and this guy hands all 3 boxes to me, and he goes, "Oh, I see you brought some muscle," but like, the way he handed the boxes to me, he slid his hands like this.
Oh, he wanted to touch. He wanted to feel the muscle.
He fucking
See what those
he
lips
gave
do,
me
did he?
one of these silently in front of my wife, bro. And you couldn't see it because my hands were underneath the boxes of cookies. And I was like, damn.
Did you try holding his
I haven't
hand?
been hit on by a dude in a minute. Fuck no, dude. I was holding the
Yeah,
cookies.
man.
You gotta protect the package.
love is love, baby. Love is love, man. Everyone deserves love, baby.
Listen, that's fine. Everything's fine with love and all that shit. I just was like, wow. I was like legit hit on by a guy tonight. That's kind of cool. First time in 10 years.
Would you rather be hit on a
Not
guy
since-
or a goat?
Well, you know,
What?
Jake, that's an interesting point. I usually try to stick with my own species on this one. until the aliens show up, I have no interest in any other species, whether it be goats, cats, dogs, whatever.
Dude, did you guys? We all sent that alien video to each other of the little white person walking around with like
That's
the black eyes.
that's the alien you guys have been talking about.
No,
aliens
it's-
are real. I'm a believer now, man. We have proof. We have high quality 1080p videos of aliens walking around. I am a believer now. Let's go. Aliens for life.
It was
Come
obviously
on.
like some Comic-Con bullshit.
Wait, what?
No, it's from a new show.
Wait.
It's from a show
was that
where
little-
yes, the white guy. It's viral marketing.
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was little Tay when she went missing.
That dumb bitch. Dude, what does little Tay do? Is she a fucking rapper?
That's your alien that you guys have been talking about, and I finally saw multiple videos, multiple proof, high quality videos. I'm a 100% believer in aliens now.
Well, I'm glad that you'll
What if
fall
that's what they
for
look like?
prosthetics and good makeup.
What if that's what they actually looked like?
Wait,
That'd be kind of dope.
prosthetics and good makeup? So space was made in the Hollywood basement?
Sure, Jake. Stanley Kubrick did it.
What was that? The Red Hot Chili Peppers? Who said that?
Yeah,
was
no,
made
your
in
references
Hollywood.
are always on point with the topic of conversation.
This is how it. We gotta have a whole segment. We gotta have a whole segment on that name stuff. You know, like, there's so much stuff going on.
This is how we do.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed. I know we've missed the last week, but we need you to call in. We need you, the people, to call in, email, comment.
Yes.
What do you want to see? What is the person,
Yeah.
the sad individual that watches this show or listens to this show? What do you want to see? By all means, reach out to the boys. Tell us what you want to see.
Boys
And
are
you know
back in
what?
town.
Listen, if I have to pull my penis out, I will. If that gets us ratings, I don't care. I have no shame. Listen, I went to rehab for alcohol abuse. Once you do that, you don't give a fuck.
Damage.
Exactly. Listen, tell me what you want to see, and I'll show it to you.
Oh my god.
The number 913-585-4181. 913-585-4181.
We'll tag it in here. All right, we need it.
Yeah.
We need it. You make us better.
We're also going to start broadcasting live, so people can see it as it happens, and any potential whoopsie that might happen that we've not even bothered to try to edit anything out. So whenever Jake
We'll answer live questions.
yeah, well, whenever Jake almost like inevitably drops the N-bomb, we will catch it live.
Danny G. German. That's another name.
Yeah. You're not frozen.
Give me back my son.
Let's ride.
Bye, everyone.
Roll out.
Thanks for watching.
Nah, fuck them.